Oh boy, this is a big one. Hello everybody, I'm back again with a full proper asset pack. It is the first character pack I do in 6 months. Yeah, it's the longest break I've ever taken for making a character for the store. And I'm not sure I'll ever take a break that long again. Because it looks like the Gladiator Androids pack is on its way. I just wrapped up on making all the assets for the Renegade. You know, the Renegade, if you don't know, is one of the first 9 robots I made for the Unreal Engine Marketplace. And after 5 years, we're giving it a little bit of a facelift. Now, I won't be packaging this as an update to the original upload. I will be uploading this as a new listing, because I think what it offers is way more than the original could ever conceive of offering. But if you own the Full Metal Mega Pack, the package with all of the robots, you're gonna get this in an update later on this summer, right? So I do think it's worth it is worth buying this pack again because of the effort I put into it. Alright, because not only does it have its new claws, like the original one did, it has a brand new model, brand new animations, a whole new rig. That's one of the big reasons I didn't pack it as an update. The original model was rigged to the Unreal Engine skeleton. This one is rigged to my own original skeleton. So I didn't want there to be any confusion, just might as well do a whole new thing because it's going to be unrecognizable. Like I said, it also brings 2 more weapons. It comes with 3 accessories. A remade version of his original claws. The Heretic Blade from my Dark Weapon series. And the brand new Renegade Cannon. All new gun made for this pack. Comes with 3 animations, this gun. As you can see, this one is rigged. It has a more stylized fire animation, a single fire animation, and a weapon activation animation. So it just kind of like pops out, because everyone knows I love technology when it's like all cartoony like this. So yeah. The Renegade not only comes with the customizable materials that all my packs bring now, it's a huge improvement from how it was back then, because back then you can only pick like 1 or 2 colors, but now you can pick 3 colors, emission levels, 2 colors for the emission, and if you play around with the nodes enough, yeah, look, you can get like these multicolor hue shifting emission lights. See that? It goes from orange to green and then purple and blue. Just a very dynamic look to it. Pick any of these materials for use in your game, or you can easily customize to make them look completely unique to you. Last but not least, certainly not least, it's, if anything, it is the most, because this is the most animations I've ever done for a single character ever. So I think the most I've done is 43, 45. Not anymore. The Renegade, the Z-Class Renegade, comes with 75 animations. Just 25 shy of 100. But 75 is still a lot. I made these animations thinking like, oh, what if you want to make them for a third-person shooter? You can have like both hands. You can like switch hands. They can Fall of Cybertron or in Gears of War. I also flipped the melee animations. So if you want to make a fighter game, you can like fight to the left, fight to the right. And, you know, you don't have to do any weirdness in Unreal to get that working. I'm planning a Unity version. However, I'm not sure when I'll get that done. He also comes with the most directional animations I've ever made. So there's a running left, walking left, running right, and wait, oh, I did that wrong. This is the left. These are the right side animations, and these are the left side animations. And it also comes with back animations, an idle breaker, and you know, this should be the layout that you use on a blend space, just so you can see. All right, hello everybody. Take 2, because the last footage was so low frame rate. Here's a look at the animations that are coming with this pack. First off, we have the omnidirectional movement. So we got the walking, running, and walking, running for the back, left, and right, as well as the idle animation and an idle breaker, so you can like break up the repetition a bit with this character when you're just standing there. Also included are the dodging animations. So I really like how these ones turned out. If you buy this pack to retarget animations, I'll give you a warning here. I'm not sure how the dodging or the tornado animations will transfer to another character, because the way I animated it, it requires a bone that handles that movement, the rotation. So it's going to be a little bit different if you try animation retarget. It also includes hit reactions for the front, back, left, and right, as well as a death animation and death state. I feel like I got a little dramatic with this one because he kind of like steps back, falls to his knees, looks at his hands, and falls down. And of course, we get the Heretic Blade, and he has like these sword animations, where I've also taken the liberty of flipping them because I thought this character was very suited for fighting games. So it seemed like a great idea to include a left and right one. So when the character is facing right, you have the right side animations. When the character is facing left, is the right side is facing the left side animations. So I did the same with the gun. We'll look at the gun real quick before we get into it, since we're already on the topic. Since a lot of games I played, a lot of third-person shooters I played, like Transformers Fall of Cybertron, and I think Gears of War does this also. You can like switch your firing hand. I included an animation where you can just like flipped animations, so you can switch between the two sides. As you can see, this animation works directly with the transforming animation, where he does a little pump and the gun transforms and pops out. And the firing animations also work over here. And there's an aerial attack, downshot fire, where while the character's falling, you can like maybe add this, and he has an additional attack with the gun when falling, so you can like shoot downwards. It'll like bounce him up a little bit. Also, we have the jumping animations, which again, same news from the dodging animation, that if you want to use the double jump one, please consider that the spinning is handled through a bone on this skeleton, so it might not retarget properly to another character without that bone, right? And the aerial attack animations, I included a punch, uppercut claw attack, and a downward slash for the sword. We'll get back to these animations over here. As you can see, there's different segments of the same attack, but you can also find them all compiled in one attack. I've segmented them, so if you want to make animation montages, you don't have to do a lot of thinking for it. So you can just create the montage, and there you already have the segments, rather than cutting a single animation and finding which frame works perfectly for each montage. So once again, the animations are flipped, and here's the sword equip animation, where he just pops it out of his hand, like a flick of the wrist type of thing. Of course, there's also the hand-to-hand animations that are also segmented, but they come in a compiled animation that is... oh, here it is. See, so he does a slash, slash, and a stab. And I thought that was cool. So, you can get those right here. That's his unarmed stance. And then the claw animations, where I've also segmented them. As you can see, there's an uppercut, overhead, uppercut again. And those are all segmented and flipped as well. And on top of that, we have these missile tornado attacks where he like lunges forward and does a spin drill attack. I really like how all these turned out. It is the most animations I've ever done for a character. As you can see, there are 75 animations. So I've never done this many animations for a single character in any project. And the 76th asset in here is not an animation, it is a blend space. So I always get a lot of questions about, how do I use these for my animation blend space? I don't know how to do that. What's the point of this?
Staunch ally of the super able community. I think that it's important.
And it's like, well, it's not bloated value, because some people have told me that in the past. This is how you're supposed to use an animation blend space. So over here at the edge, I have the forward, and over here, I have the left. No, wait, is that the right side? No, this is the right side animation. Sometimes I forget my left and right. And this is the left side animation. So as you can see, when you're going through and changing input, it blends the animations automatically. And if you go back, those are the backwards animations. And right in the center is the idle at the 0 point. And you go backwards. I think this character is very much suited for action, fighting games, top-down games. But as you can see, you got a good frame rate here, showing all the animations. All the physics assets have been made, and I think this character's got a lot of personality, as most Renegades should. So you can pick up your Renegade once it's available in Fab. I'll leave a link below in the description once it is made available. And yeah, that's about it. I'll see you. Thanks for watching. And I'd really appreciate the support on this pack, because it is the most work I've put into a single character before. 75 animations, 3 props, one of which is animated. Oh wait, did we go over the claw animations? No, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, look, see? So while these props aren't always animated, they do have some effects, because like you can see how the animation starts out and the claws aren't there. Then you can see him grow out of his hand. And I thought that was really cool. Same with I explained that one. So please stay tuned. I will not be packaging this as an update to the original Renegade. This will be a completely new listing, but it will be packed as part of an update to the Full Metal Mega Pack once the Full Metal Mega Pack has been completely updated. You know, I'm still working on the other 2 androids, and I still gotta add the remaining drones to the pack. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. And please support us on the store and on Patreon. Thanks to my current members for sticking around. And bye-bye.